Alrighty, I have a question, Avi, from Tim here on Facebook, and he says this. Avi, how does Israel in general see America? Does mainstream media affect their view, question mark, and how has your view of America as a whole changed as you have visited more?
What was the last part?
So does the mainstream media, does our media affect your view?
Views.
And then since you've been over here and visited America, has that changed your perspective?
Well, we consume American media, but if you try to be, I don't think it's affect Israel decisions or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
If you know how to consume media, you can actually get the basic idea and understand who is standing behind who and what are the interests. Then you can analyze better the information you get from there. The American media is a very open media, and have all the varieties of views, which is some of the basic of the American ideology, and we respect it very much. So is the Israeli media, which criticize left and right and prime minister and ministers and everything, and really some kind of a dog watch of the democracy. I think I see the same thing in the state with all the varieties of channels and views, but it's not really effect. You can't run a state or a policy by the media.
Right.
And
please, no.
yeah. And I think this is one of the very unique and amazing thing in my point of view that President Trump did. He actually used all the new media now, and he talked directly to the people just above the heads of the traditional media.
Right.
And this is a new era.
Mm-hmm.
So at the end of the day, I had a feeling that we consume the media, but we are not really affected from it.
Right. That was one of the things that I totally agree is changed in this last 5 years or whatever, as somebody that nobody's ever kind of went that way, where they're speaking to the people regardless of political implications. That's or right. What people think and stuff. And I mean, I'll let you comment on it, but for me, like, there's been this huge divide where you have a lot of people looking at the media, and of course Trump's termed the phrase fake news, but there's just at least in my bubble, so much distrust, and it's almost like a joke now towards the media that they've created that divide. But what do you say?
Well, I think it's pretty obvious. I mean, we just had a dust up on CNN this last weekend where one of their major anchors is making fun, just laughing and making fun of people who voted for Trump. And, just calling them rubes, and literally being somebody who is so offensive, just demeaning people, and then wondering why there's a divide. So at the same time that he's demeaning people, he's griping about the fact that the United States is so divided. What's wrong with you? You're part of you are the divider. In America, the American media is less popular than the politicians of all things.
Well,
which is a very big, hard thing to do.
There's a story about the media of a little boy that turned to his father and asked him, "Father, why there are lightning and thunders?" So his father looked at him and said, "My son, when people lie big lies, the Lord became furious, and this is the results." So the boy sing for a minute, and then turned again to his father and asked him, "But father, why it's usually at the nighttime?" So his father looked at him and said, "Oh, my son, at the nighttime they're printing the papers." So I think we end with the media.
Yeah.